I'm waiting for time. Yeah, we're gonna do a love train. Let me. You wait. I think you've got it going. You ready? Good morning. Please join us in our opening song, "Love Train."
All right, we're gonna kick it out. Mike, turn it up in here a little bit. Not this mic though. Stand up, stand up. Let's sing. Join Love Train, Love Train. People all over the world, join hands. Start a Love Train, Love Train. The next stop that we take will be England. Tell all the folks in Asia and China too. Don't you know it's time to get on board and let the train keep on riding, riding on through. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train, love train. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train, love train. All of you brothers over in Africa, tell all the folks in Egypt, Israel too. Please don't miss this train at the station, 'cause if you miss it, I feel sorry, sorry for you. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train, love train. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train, love train. Ride, let it ride, let it ride, let it ride. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train, love train. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train, love train. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train, love train. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train, love train. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train, love train. People all over the world, join hands, start a love train, love train. People all over the world. Woo! All right. It's time for the meet and greet. I'm sorry, I stole Shelley's line. I can't help it. I'm a stage hog. I was born like this. Everyone is supposed to meet everybody and hug if you want to.
Okay, let's get in those last hellos and last hugs. Good morning. My name is Shelley, and I'd like to welcome everyone to Unity of Metairie. I'd also like to say hello to those of you that are watching us on Facebook. I hope you're having a wonderful St. Patrick's Day, and good morning to you. If you're ever in the area, please come by and visit our spiritual community. I'd also like to introduce our ministry team today. Dr. Jess Tragle will be delivering our meditation as well as our truth message. Steve Rivera will be presenting the daily word, and Martin will be lighting our Christ candle. Do we have any visitors here today for the first time? Okay, welcome to our center. We also have a packet that we'd like to give to you. It's a little gift from the center just to help you on your spiritual journey. We have some brochures and some information. And if you'd like to stay on our mailing list to keep in touch with us as far as our activities and our classes and our service, please sign there's a card in there that you can turn into Bill in the back. If you haven't been here before, what you'll learn is that unity is not a religion. Unity is a philosophy. And we teach a way to live through spiritual principles. And we'll help you with whatever it is, your understanding of God. But we've got a really strong support system here at the center, and we're glad you were able to join us today. Would the children like to come forward?
All right.
And can you bring up Bear with one hand? Or one person? Do you guys remember when Bear was maybe about 2 or 3 pounds? Please join me. Children of light, we bless you. We see you loved, guided, and protected by God's presence. In a New Orleans style, we love you hard, hard, hard. We swear to God. I'd also like to mention that we have a children's program. So feel free to bring your children, your grandchildren, and we teach children the same principles that we learn up here, except we teach them in their own words and with their own activities, that they will have a better understanding. So please feel free to bring them. All children are welcome. And just a reminder as we start to get into the service, if you haven't silenced your cell phone yet, would you please take a moment to do that now? Steve?
All right. Today's daily. If you don't have a daily word, I suggest you get one just for today's daily word. It's really killer. Could have probably picked a better word. But anyway, it's really good and worth it. The daily word for today is imagination. Sunday, March 17th, 2019. And it reads, I imagine new and positive possibilities for my life. Hebrew scriptures share this reminder. Keep your heart with all diligence, for from it flows the springs of life. When I imagine the unlimited possibilities available to me, I also consider the words Jesus shared. Whoever does not doubt in his heart, but believes that what he says will come to pass. It will be done for him. Imagination in my consciousness triggers ideas, but it is through the loving energy of my heart that what I imagine becomes part of my life experience. Imagine continuously opens doors of new possibilities, transforming today's vision into tomorrow's adventure. My heart-centered belief in my oneness with the divine power of creation ensures that my life will grow and expand in beautiful ways. The scripture for today is taken from Proverbs 4:23. Keep your heart with all diligence, for from it flow the springs of life.
Thank you. Martin, would you come up and light our Christ candle, please? Just a symbol that we are all one, and we all have a light, and we share this light with the world. Our guest today is Dr. Jess. Jess is a local native. She's from the area, and she's a healer. She specializes in natural healing and meditation. And if you haven't been to one of her yoga classes at Longview, under the oaks, I'd like to invite you to do that. It's truly wonderful and magnificent. Dr. Jess?
Alrighty. And can everyone hear me with this microphone? Awesome. And I'd love to share a meditation with you, a guided meditation. Raise your hand if this is your first time meditating. I know everyone's pretty experienced here, which is awesome. That's great. Usually I have some hands in the air, so that's something to be grateful for yourself. I'm going to step away from that microphone. So let's go ahead and begin with meditation. Go ahead and get comfortable in your chair. And let the hands be facing up on your lap or by your sides, however you like to be. And go ahead and close your eyes whenever you're ready. And take in breaths, it's okay. Take in some deep breaths. Going deeper within. Feeling your spirit, your soul, coming back to yourself. And take some deep breaths. And feel yourself calming down even more. Taking a break from everything else. And feel that it's okay to unplug from the responsibilities, from other thinking that you may have, letting that go. And go ahead and feel how you perceive God. And just continue to breathe. Breathing in more healing, more peace, more light. Exhaling through the mouth. All of the old, the heaviness, pushing it out like a vent. And just continue to breathe. Feeling how you perceive God. And feel God's presence coming closer and closer to you. And feel that it's safe, that you're safe, that you are worthy, that you are enough. And feel God embracing your spirit, your soul, uplifting you. And just continue to breathe, feeling how this feels to you. Receiving unconditional love. And feel that you are being supported, that you are being taken care of. And feel that relief washing over you. And feel God giving you everything that you need, everything that you're starving for. And feel that you can receive. And take some more deep breaths. And feel that you're very important, that you are special. It's okay. God bless you. And just continue to breathe, receiving more light, very sacred light. Feel all of your angels surrounding you. Feel God healing you, cleansing you, clearing your space from any heaviness, any hurts, any burdens, letting that come off the shoulders, off the back, pushing it out, clearing your space. And take some more deep breaths, breathing in more healing, more light, more freedom, more peace. Exhaling through the mouth, all of the old, clearing your space. And feel that you're not alone, and that you're very loved, very cherished, and feel the truth within that. And And feel that it's safe for you to unfold, unfolding all these heavy layers off of you, opening up like a flower in full bloom, opening up even more, and feel God giving you all of the reassurance that you need, reminding you that it is safe for you to be open, receiving more protection, all the safety, the comfort that you need to have fresh beginnings, letting all the heaviness from the past go, clearing that from you. Feeling your spirit, your own existence, and really feel who you are. And you are amazing and brilliant. And feel yourself receiving all of this unconditional love, all the healing. And there's plenty for everyone else, so feel that it's okay for you to receive. You're not taking away from anybody else, letting that go. Letting go of any judgments. And let yourself be gentle with yourself. And as the eyes are closed, have the eyes looking forward. And see what there is to see. And if it's dark, feel that it's okay, that you're still seeing. Yet let yourself look for all the lighter shades. And feel the light shining brighter and brighter. And feel that it's safe for you to see. That it's completely safe for you to see. And feel how great that feels. And take some more deep breaths. Go ahead and fulfill the lungs all the way up. And then exhaling out the mouth. All of the old. Clearing your space. Feeling what there is to feel. Seeing what there is to see. Feeling your unity with this life and hereafter, with all the beauty, with the miracles, the greatness within this life. Feeling that you do belong. That you do fit in. That you are worthy. That you are enough to receive. You are deserving. And give yourself permission to receive these blessings. And just continue to breathe. Feeling God uplifting you, loving you, fully united with who you are. Giving you more peace, heavenly peace, like a gentle breeze. It's okay. A gentle breeze all the way through your entire being, even so deep within. And feel that it's safe for you to heal, to feel better. You have every right to be happy and to enjoy your freedom, to be free. And feel what that feels like to you. Claiming this truth back, feeling that it's safe for you to be free, to enjoy yourself and your life, to follow your own heart, to have your own perspective, your own beliefs, feeling what resonates with your soul, with your spirit. And take a few more deep breaths. And feel that everything is okay. Having the faith, letting your faith become even stronger. Having the trust, the certainty, receiving more certainty. All the reassurance that you need for you, for your life, your future. And feel like you can receive what you need, what you crave. And take another deep breath. It's okay. And feel God giving you thanks. Giving you thanks for being who you are. It's okay. And feel all of this sacred gratitude shining within you. Receiving this gratitude for being who you are and for all the good that you do for yourself and for others. And feel that you are being appreciated and respected. And feel how great that feels. And that you're very loved. And feel God giving you plenty of thanks for being the true you. And feel God giving you more stability, all the courage, the strength that you may need, letting God be your strength, letting God be your rock, your foundation, helping you to stand and feel that you can stand in your own light, in your own faith. And take another deep breath. It's okay. You're okay. And now go ahead and give God thanks. Thanking God for your life and for everything that you're thankful for. Feel that you're always being heard and respected and very loved, very cherished. Feeling how great that feels. Receiving all the safety, all the light, the guidance that you may need throughout your life. Feeling your angels walking with you, making it easier to take the next step. It's okay. And take a few more deep breaths. Very good. Breathing in more healing, more freedom, fulfilling your entire being. Feel God giving you all the blessings that you need, that you want, that you're craving for. Feel yourself opening up even wider. Easily receiving, feeling that your needs can be met, feeling how great that feels, that you are worth it, that you do matter, that your feelings matter, and that you're very, very loved. Easily breathing in this life for yourself. Feel that you don't have to breathe for anyone else. It's okay, you're okay. Having the faith, they're okay. Your loved ones are okay. There's nothing to worry about. It's okay. It's okay. And feel yourself really unplugging from other things that may be taking your energy. It's like unplugging from work, unplugging from the to-do list, unplugging from tomorrow, the next day, the week. Take from everything else. Letting yourself be present. It's okay. Being here, being now, and feel that it's safe for you to be present. For you to be here, that you are welcomed here, that you are invited. And go ahead and breathe in all the relief, being so thankful. Letting this life serve you. feeling that it can serve you, that it is serving you, claiming that truth. It's like putting the foot down, both feet down, claiming that truth for yourself, and feel that it's okay, completely okay. And take a few more deep breaths, really fulfilling the lungs. Exhaling whenever you're ready. Feeling your spirit, your soul, slide down within toward your heart, being very centered with your heart, and let your mind be free, and feel that it's safe, and you're not missing anything. You're okay. Receiving more certainty that you are okay. Having the faith, feel God reminding you you're okay. Feeling who you are, your spirit, your soul, the energy within you and all around you. Your true unity with this life and hereafter, with all the beauty, the wisdom, the truth, the highest truths, the clarity, the happiness, the joy, the miracles, all the blessings, the abundance, the prosperity. Feeling that you are connected, realigning all the way down your being. It's like fine-tuning your instrument, realigning all the way down, even down the legs, out the bottoms of the feet, strengthening your roots, your energetic roots out the bottoms of your feet. And you're still free, even with these roots. And let yourself give more love to who you are, the kindness, being thankful for who you are, having your own body, travel this earth, walking where you want to walk, following your heart, the guidance. And just take another deep breath. It's okay. You're okay. And then when you're ready, just take your time and just slowly come back and let it be very gradual. There's no rush. It's like hitting the snooze button, one of my favorites. And when you come back, keep your attention on yourself. This is your time. Keep your attention, your eyes on yourself. You're okay. Take some more deep breaths. The eyes can still be closed a little longer. Really taking your time. And feel free to wiggle the fingers little by little. Stretching, however you like to stretch. And it's okay. Reconnecting with your body. And just continue to breathe. Feeling that meditation continues even as you come back. And just feel how you feel, what there is to notice. And go ahead and raise your hand if you feel more relaxed than before. So we could, phew. Are y'all feeling floaty? Woo. It's one of my favorite feelings. Awesome. And I would love this part to be more interactive so we can get more out of it, I feel. So raise your hand if you want to share a little bit about how you feel in this moment. Like a sentence or two. And this is optional. I'm not going to call on anyone, so no worries. Back in the day, I didn't like talking in front of people or being called on in class at all. I used to hide behind the person in front of me. So I understand if you feel that way. So raise your hand if you do want to share a little something. If no one would like to, that's fine. Okay, yeah. Awesome. Awesome, cool. Mm-hmm. Awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Very cool. Thank you for sharing also. Anyone else like to share a little something? Yes. Awesome. Beautiful. Very cool. Expanded. Awesome. Thank you too for sharing. And I feel like how you feel in this moment, usually hands go up so more relaxed than before, and feeling that you deserve to live in peace and that you can live in peace. And all of these messages that I'm sharing with you, I had to learn also, we're all human on this earth and it's rocky. It is. So sometimes it felt like I didn't have my seatbelt on, like kind of a thing. It was a wild ride at the beginning, but it's very peaceful, and that's why I love healing. That's what drew me to meditation and to communities like ours. It's very needed. It's a necessity. I call it healing as like hygiene for the spirit, the soul, the emotions, the mind. It's like taking a bath, but on the inside. So it's very, very important. Y'all are so sweet. I love all the smiles. It makes me blush a little bit. And that's my inner child coming out. Like I feel like we're all big kids, and I could talk about different topics, but I was really asking God, and I would like to re-ask, like really feeling, what is it that what do we need to know right now? Even if it's a reminder, what do we need to know right now? I feel like what's going off like a siren is feeling that you are important. As simple as that sounds, as basic as it may sound, it's so profound. Feeling that you are important to your spirit, your soul, your life, your feelings, your perspective, what you're craving when it comes to anything, experiences, knowledge, to rest, anything. Feeling that you can listen to your own needs and your own wants. I'm a big giver too. I know a lot of us are givers, so we're used to asking, oh, what do you want? Oh, what do you need? If it's for lunch, anything. And then you kind of lose track. Well, I don't even know what I want anymore. It's so hidden, kind of tucked away, repressed, really. So go ahead and let those feelings come back out. Even if you have to ask yourself, what do I need right now? Give yourself time to ask, so that way it can begin to process. It's like a download. It needs time to process, because sometimes we don't give enough time to really develop. So just feel free to ask, okay, what do I need right now? Or for example, if you have two choices, and it's good to give yourself choices, that's a good way to begin discovering what it is that you want. Because sometimes it's a big question mark, like clueless. But go ahead and ask, okay, well, do I need more time outside, like nature? Am I craving that? And you're kind of like, maybe. Or am I craving this over here? Whatever it may be for you. Music, live music, since we're close to the city. And it's really feeling it out. I like to use two hands, and really it's like a scale. Like, do I feel like doing this, or do I feel like doing this? And keep asking until one becomes more highlighted, more bold. So that way you could feel what it is that you want to do, your own free will, and give yourself permission to say yes. Does anyone have any questions about that, or any comments about your free will, feeling what it is that you need, for example? And I see a lot of different people that come through our Share Energy Healing uptown, and this is me and just one other person, and it's very common to have all like the anger, the sadness, the frustration. I call it like the grocery list of things, and I'm used to making my list, and I'm used to being lengthy. So I feel it's common to have different things like this. So let's go ahead, and since no hands went up, let's go ahead and observe ourselves even more. So this is your time. And if you want to close your eyes, you can. It helps you to feel. But go ahead and feel. We're going to go ahead and clear whatever heaviness that's there that's lingering. And you don't have to share with anybody, so you're safe with that. So go ahead and be honest with yourself. And first feel with the shoulders. Go ahead and sense if there's anything heavy on the shoulders. Any burdens, any weight, any pressure that you may put on yourself. And it's common, but it doesn't have to be common for you anymore. So go ahead and just notice it. If it's a little bit, a lot, in between. And if it's okay with you, I'd love to share Simple affirmation, so we could all say it out loud. And go ahead and say, if you want to, you could say it out loud. If not, you could be silent. But go ahead and say, I don't have to carry any heaviness anymore. I don't have to. Thank God. Very good. And take a deep breath. This is like soul food. We're taking like bites out of the soul food, whatever entree it is, you know. Use your imagination with it. So it's like, as you breathe, it literally digests. It processes within you. So let's repeat it. I don't have to carry any heaviness anymore. Very good. And again. Thank God. Very good. And feel God, it's like closing the eyes for a moment. Feel God removing this. It's like uninstalling it, detaching it, whatever it needs to come off, breaking it down. If it feels like a rock, feel God like breaking it down for you. And go ahead and push it all off. And one more time, out loud, we can say it together. I don't have to carry any heaviness anymore. Thank God. Very good. And take some more deep breaths. And feel it all coming off, pushing it off. It's like letting go of all these old roles that no longer serve you. You don't have to do all of this heavy lifting anymore. And something that I've learned is that when we choose to carry something for a loved one, for a family member, it literally forms like a duplicate version of it. For instance, if one of my sisters were going through something and I'm like, I have a big heart, so let's go ahead and carry their stuff. But when I choose to carry it, for instance, they still have whatever they're going through, and I'm carrying double weight, so they're carrying whatever they have, and I'm carrying their stuff. So we're both treading water, and it doesn't do either of us any good, to be honest. And when we choose not to carry, we could be light, and we could be of better support for them. Does that make sense? So feel that you don't have to carry any burdens. And if any questions or comments, feel free to raise your hand at any point. Awesome. So let's go ahead and check into another area of the body. So those are the shoulders. Let me go ahead and feel. Another good common area are the legs, actually. This is like with the root chakra. This connects with the past. Usually it's very common for the past to linger. It's kind of like an overlap, but feel that the past doesn't have to be clinging on to you wherever it is, if it's mentally, emotionally, anywhere. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. This is a good little meditative experience, a little exercise. And we'll do some affirmations in a moment. But go ahead and feel, first notice where you feel the energy of the past, the heaviness. This is what we want to focus on. Feeling and observing where you feel the heaviness from the past, any traumas, any hurts, the pains, the struggles, whatever may have happened, all the stories. And even though we're clearing out the heaviness, the good, happy memories, those are like treasures of your soul. So that will never, ever leave you. So there's nothing to worry about with that. But go ahead and feel for all of the heaviness, like the muck, like the dirt, the pollution, the emotional wounds even. It's okay. And go ahead and it's like pulling the weeds out the garden. It's okay. Going deeper within. Don't let anything bother you. This is your time. And go ahead and sense for all of the heaviness, let it begin to loosen up. Loosening up within you wherever you feel it. And feel God coming and helping you to cleanse it out, loosening it up even more, even if it's so deep within you. Even if it has like the biggest tree root within you. Feel that it can still come out and it's not stuck. And as it leaves, it doesn't hurt. And you don't have to relive anything. So go ahead and take another deep breath. Loosening up all of the heaviness from the past. Letting it all loosen up, rising up to the surface. If anything is like cement, like a rock, feel God helping you to break that down. Doesn't hurt. Loosening up all the way, rising up to the top of the body. And feel God helping you to uplift it. And go ahead and picture like a cloud right above you. And we're going to push all of this heaviness into this cloud right above you. It's like sweeping all the dirt into a big pile. And that cloud can turn as dark as it needs to, as big as it needs to be. And go ahead and feel what else you want to add to that cloud. Any negative thoughts, any doubts, putting that up into the cloud. Any negative comments or beliefs that other people have said throughout your life or still say, putting that up into the cloud. It's like taking those headphones out. You don't have to hear those voices anymore. Putting that up into the cloud. And go ahead and scan your body. Any limitations, any restrictions. Feel God's like literally pulling these weeds out the garden, putting them up into that cloud. Feel God helping you so it's easy for you to do. A lot easier. Very good. Taking another deep breath. Then go ahead and feel the space between your body and that cloud. And go ahead and cut these energy cords, these energy strings. It doesn't hurt. It's like having a hair trim. It's refreshing, really. So go ahead and feel God helping you to cut all of these energy cords, these energy strings, the attachments to you in this cloud. So that way you're completely separate from all of the heaviness from the past. And feel yourself with God pushing this cloud far away into the distance, even light years away, so far away. And feel that it's safe. And you could even see yourself with God closing this energetic door behind it. You could even picture it going into a black hole, whatever you want to do. And let yourself come back to this moment. You can have the eyes closed. Take some more deep breaths. Another affirmation to say is, I don't have to carry the past anymore. And we could say that together if you want to. I don't have to carry the past anymore. Very good. Feel what that feels like. Let the relief come in. Once again, the happy times, the good times, those are treasures. They'll stay with you. They'll float with you. And one more time, I don't have to carry the past anymore. I don't have to carry any of the heaviness anymore. Thank God. Very good. And take some more deep breaths. It's like eating the soul food. Let it digest. Let it flow throughout the body like a ripple effect on the inside. Feel that it's safe, that you're safe. And go ahead and feel, what do you need to hear? This is your time. You don't have to say it out loud. You could say it in a whisper if you want, but just really let it flow through you, that message. It's like playing that music. What's something that you're craving to hear? And later today, you could say it out loud so that you could feel it, you could breathe it, you could live it. It's okay. It's okay. And how about saying together, I claim all of my freedom back. And it's safe for me to be free. And I have every right to be happy. And it's safe for me to be happy. And I have full permission to be happy. And to be free. Very good. Take some deep breaths. Phew. Easily breathing. You're okay. Very good. And just slowly come back. Taking your time. And you can wiggle the fingers again if you want to. Stretching again if you like. This is your time. You can do what you need. What you want to do. There are no rules. Phew. Awesome. And would anyone like to share any comments or questions about their experience? My eyes want to stay closed. Okay. Awesome. Do you feel like that helped? Yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It's like breaking the cycle, and even like everyone has their own story, which I value, but we don't have to carry the story. And another friend was talking about family and ancestors even, going, it's just seeing the lineage of life really, but we don't have to carry their story, or we don't have to do their unfinished business, if they're not still here on this level, but feeling that it's not disrespecting them. It's like you still have a lot of respect for them. You have a lot of appreciation and honor and gratitude for whatever they may have gone through, if we know of it or if we don't know of whatever the details are. But it's like we don't have to carry and try to go forward, because that's not serving them, that's not serving us. So I call it, as funny as it sounds, I call it like a healthy rebellion. It feels like you're doing something wrong, but you're really not. And that's where it's healthy to feel, okay, what am I craving? What do I need? What will make me smile? What will make you laugh? Just giving yourself those questions and feeling that happening. I really love writing. We all have our own style of feeling more insights. And even if it's writing down what makes you smile, what makes you laugh, what makes you feel good, I see this as like a reference list. And you could add to it, like live music, dancing, this, that, the other, eating good food. I know we all like, most of us like to eat anyway. I can't speak for everybody. But yeah, just like feeling what it is that's true to you. What makes sense to you. And I call it like updating yourself. Regardless of age, that doesn't matter. But it's like, okay, we live life. And sometimes we give our attention so much to other people, other things externally outside of us. And it's like, wait a second, who am I right now? I'm kind of lost track. And it's okay to say that, to notice it, but that's the first step. And then it's like, okay, well, who am I? Going back to the drawing board. Another little writing exercise that I love is, have a blank piece of paper, any kind, and put at the top, I am, and then you put the colon there. And then really feel, okay, who am I? And for example, I love sharing and teaching, so I'll put teacher. I love to love, so I'll put lover, as silly as that sounds. I love taking pictures of nature and things, so I'll put photographer, even though I don't have anything published, like picture-wise. I like writing, so I'll claim writer. So it's like feeling what are your truths and just claiming that title. So that way you could feel what are your strengths, what are your gifts, what are your puzzle pieces. We're putting the puzzle back together. We have to put all the puzzles back on the table so that way we could see what's there. And then breathing helps, of course, as you know. So awesome, you guys. I lost track of time, so I'm not quite sure where we are with that. So we're good? Cool. About how many more minutes, just to have an idea? Okay, kind of feel it out. Any questions, comments? This is the fun part. Yes?
I'm new to a lot of what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling it, and as you talked about the legs,
Uh-huh.
I felt the connection that I've had a lot of movement in the last probably 4 years between cities and states.
Okay.
And so as you were describing the legs and movement,
Mm-hmm.
I realized it's been a blessing, the movement,
Mm-hmm.
as I've been able to leave situations,
Mm-hmm. Thank God, yeah.
new situations.
Mm-hmm.
Movement has helped with that.
Good, good.
And I never thought that connection before until you kind of said the legs
The legs? Mm-hmm.
moving.
Mm-hmm. The legs, it's like I see like a tree, like our tree trunk, if you will, where these walking trees, I'm kind of silly, kind of like these walking trees, if you will. But instead of being one of those thin little trees, as beautiful as they are, they're still growing, but it's like being more of those oak trees, those big trunks, feeling that it's okay to take up space, energetically, really feeling that widening, so that way you have more support, more stability. We won't just blow wind, or people won't just push us around or nothing. It's more of claiming your grounding and having, just like those oak trees, those beautiful roots that they have, how gorgeous, like they're really thick and healthy and really sturdy. So it's like visualizing your own roots. So that way, even with the roots as mentioned, you could still go where you need to go, follow what you need to do. You're still free to follow your heart. But say with the legs, it connects with the root chakra, and that's all about foundation. And this is all about family, relationships, anything in the past that was rocky. So it's very common for things to kind of collect there. I see our body as like a computer, if you will. Also, like, we could choose to have the body, like, I used to push things down, for example, repress, I'm not going to cry about this, I'm going to be tough, da-da-da-da. And I thought it was good, in the time. I guess it was needed in the time. But then after a while, I was like, I feel miserable, because things, like a storage unit gets packed. And then it's like, great, I'm overflowing up to here with junk, whatever the junk is. And it's like, great, how do I clear it? Right now I just feel stuck. I feel depressed, anxiety. I used to have anger. I used to be very quiet growing up. I I was like, is it even safe to speak, kind of a thing. So I used to be very quiet. But then it's like when I came across energy healing, I asked God, okay, what am I meant to do with this degree? I studied psychology, and then I was shown holistic health, and then I researched, found energy healing, and it felt like kind of a feeling like, just look into this. This is talking to you, singing to you, calling your name. I was like, okay, I did ask for this. It's kind of, it's kind of happened quickly. But with energy healing, it's a release. This is what I share for people, for everyone, whoever would like to receive. And it's just me and you, for example. And I call it like an energy makeover, and for fun. So that way we clear out all of the heaviness, whatever's lingering, because some things are easy to leave. But some things, I know how it feels. Some things are just so deep, and it just needs more time to marinate in the healing, if that makes sense. I see it's like washing pots and pans, it's like some things come off easy, some things are just stuck on there, So it just needs more time to release. And even though it's stuck for right now, doesn't mean it can't come off. It's a process. It takes time to polish everything. But yeah, I'll go over briefly like the chakras to give you more insight. There's different theories, but at the top of the head, they call it the crown chakra, all about your faith, and feeling that it's safe to have your own perspective with your faith. Even if, like, say your family or friends or different circles in your communities see things how they do, feel it's okay to have your own perspective. Even if it's like your significant other or whoever, feel it's okay to have your own perspective, and it's still respecting theirs, of course, but it's coming back to how you perceive. They have one here, they call it the third eye. I know it sounds a little funny, but it's all about your perspective and your clarity, and feeling, very important, a common message is feeling that it's safe to see, and feeling that it doesn't have to be scary anymore. If it once was, it doesn't have to be scary anymore. And really feeling that truth. It's like feeling that and reconditioning it. And it's all about your wisdom and your intuition. Here they have one on the throat, and this is all about communication, expressing your truth, saying what you need to say, feeling that you do have a say now. I know as kids, when we were growing up, we didn't have much of a say. Our parents or whoever raised us was say, oh, do this, do that, and we had to listen, really, or, whatever we did. But feeling that you have a say now, like literally the pen is in your hand. No one else is holding it. So feel it's okay to co-create with God, even asking, okay, what am I meant to do next in life? Or, really feeling what that is for you. And letting yourself daydream, I feel like that helps. Really feeling, okay, what would this even look like? Closing the eyes and let that imagination come back, feeling that you are creative. They have the heart. They have different ones for the heart. One for the shoulders, because it's very common to carry stuff here. The center of the heart is more of the present day life, like how is the heart doing in this moment? The lower angle of the heart is more of relationships, any kind of, like say if someone went through a divorce, or not even, it doesn't have to be like that on that level, but it could be anything from minor relationships or even serious ones, but if like any kind of conflictions even, feeling that we don't have to be so plugged into all of the weight of it. So it's like releasing that. One on the tummy, they call it the solar plexus. This is all about self-love and your belief within yourself, your confidence, also about trust within life. And I like to play with it. It's like having like settings on a stereo. You know how you can turn up the volume to anything, to that? It's like turning up your volume to self-love. And so that's something that I'm relearning. I learned it before. I had to learn it myself, really. I wasn't taught it growing up. It's like I was taught, like, help your sisters. And I love that, too. I loved helping my sisters, my mama, and everything. And my dad, too. I'll bring him a cold drink whenever he wanted one. But he's a good guy. I have a great family. I'm very thankful for it. But it's like literally like on a stereo system, turning up the volume to your confidence, turning up the volume to your self-love, cranking it all the way up to the max. And it's not being selfish. Something that I've learned, okay, there's like, say if there's like this, like a diagram, and say on one side was selflessness, in the middle is being sincere, like self-love, and on the other side of the spectrum is selfishness. So we don't have to be on like totally selfless. It's like changing it to be more in the self-love. It feels like being selfish because we're going closer to that direction, but we're not being selfish. So it's like feeling that it's okay to feel like you're being a little selfish, but it's not like you're totally there. So it's like that healthy, happy medium, that happy balance. So it's like playing with that with your own settings in life too. It's fun to get the hang of it. And So that's there. I could chat more about it, as you could see afterwards if you want to. And then they have one on the belt line. This is your sacral, they call it. And this is all about your creativity, your willpower, your power in general, the power of your spirit, the power of your soul, claiming that back from all time periods. So it's like really claiming it back. No one has any power over you. So it's like reclaiming it, and I could help you in a session if you would like to with that. It's very common to, we need to pull it back, wherever it went, any time period, any moment. And once again, this earth is rocky, so I understand. And then the root, as mentioned, the past and relationships, the foundation. So it's really interesting. That's what really pulled me, because we're all so natural. I'm big in my faith too, and comfortable saying God. Met a lot of people, and some people resonate with God. Some people like to say universe. Everyone's different, which is nice. It's diversity, and it's like different flowers in the garden, So it's okay to be you, and I'm willing to listen, to learn, and to help uplift. We're all here to uplift, and I see that as very important. Any questions for finale? Yes. Okay. Awesome, you guys. Thank you for letting me share. I really enjoy it. Thanks. Let me turn this off.
Dr. Jess, thank you so much. I can tell just from listening to the responses, you taught people how to be lighter, release burdens, and gave us a lot of spiritual tools that we can use in our practice. So thank you so much. Okay. This is that time in our service where we give back to our spiritual community, where we recognize that we are abundant and we are prosperous, and that we know that we can't outgive God. For those of you that are on Facebook, if you'd like to give back to our community, there is a post below the post that you're watching. You could click on that now, or you could also go to our Facebook page, unityofmetairie.com. We're grateful for anything that you could give. And if it's a prayer, we also have a box, and you could drop the prayer inside. We just want you to know how grateful what we are. And also, please take an affirmation. Just affirm your oneness and your beauty and everything that you are.
All that I am grateful. I am grateful. Grateful, grateful. I am grateful for all that I have. All that I am grateful. I am grateful. Look at the best seat in the house. Full grateful. I am grateful for all that I have. All that I am grateful. I am grateful.
Thank you, Steve. Just a few announcements before we go. Just want to remind everybody that every Wednesday we have a faith lift, and that's a meditation that begins here in the center at 6 o'clock, and that's also followed by a Course in Miracles class. Also to remind you that we've begun to do quarterly movie nights, and so our first movie is going to be Awake. It's a wonderful story about Paramahansa Yogananda and his journey to America and all that he brought here and all that he taught. He's an Indian saint, and if you haven't seen that yet, it's really a wonderful movie to watch. We'll watch that together. And let's see if there's any more announcements. Am I missing anything?
Hi. We're also going to try to have more books available in the bookstore for anyone who's interested. I've started a little collection of books from, used books from the library or from home, and I've gotten about a box of 20 or so. If any of you have any unused books that you've read and loved and would like to pass on, you can please feel free to bring those in and donate. And they'll be on a love offering basis, and we'll have those available in the bookstore soon. If for anybody interested in bringing and unloading and swapping out or whatever you'd like to do.
Question? Sam?
I think next week is supposed to be this Sunday.
This Sunday feast. Okay, you don't want to miss that.
I'm not sure if there's supposed to be one cook or not, because I'm still haven't been able to get her yet. But I do have an Italian meal plan, and then we do have several cooks that have volunteered. So if anybody would like to try to help or try to bring something in addition to what we have planned, just let me know, and we will put it on the menu.
Okay, so just get in touch with Sam for a 5th Sunday feast.
The last week. Oh, okay. The last week of the month, then.
Okay, please join us in our closing song. Oops. Oh, lunch bunch. I'm so sorry.
At Imperial Gardens on Williams.
Okay, Imperial Gardens on Williams. We're going to have some Chinese food today. If you're new, please join us. This is a nice group of people. We just get together, and it's just for fellowship. And please join us in our last song. Our closing song is All Is Well.
All right, this is a turn-up song. All right. Remember this all week long. All is well, and life is good, and I am truly blessed. All is well, and life is good, and I am truly blessed. I let light shine so that everyone can see. I let love divine daily flow through me. All is well, and life is good, and I am truly blessed. All is well, and life is good, and I am truly blessed. Help me be the change, you're the change we want to see, and let harmony flow daily through me. All is well, life is good, and I am truly blessed. All is well, and life is good, and I am truly blessed. All is well, and life is good, I am truly blessed. Come on, everybody. All is well, and life is good, I am truly blessed. I know I'm blessed. All is well, and life is good, I am truly blessed. Yes, I am. All is well, and life is good, I am truly blessed. I let light shine so that everyone can see. I let love divine daily flow through me. All is well, and life is good, and I am truly blessed. All is well, and life is good, and I am truly blessed. All is well, and life is good, and I am truly blessed. Yes, I am. All is well, yeah, life is good, and I am truly blessed. I am truly blessed. I am truly blessed.
We'll go out with our prayer of protection today. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Have a blessed week. Thank you.
One life living is you and me. One light shining is you and me. One love loving is you and me. 'Cause God is all there is. One life living is you and me. One light shining is you and me. One love loving is you and me. 'Cause God is all there is.